Korean language. They always say 안녕하세요.
As for me, my mother speaks Tree very well. She always say etisane, etisane. Hey you, why are you not speaking?
As for me, my parents don't talk with me in the house, so I don't know whether they like me or not.
Your parents love you more than everything in this world. But whilst I was entering, I heard you talking about language. Yes, language is very important. It helps us to explain our hearts. But nowadays, we find it very difficult to express our heart through language. But I believe we boys and girls watching now will find it very easy to express your heart. Talking about the problem with your parents, it reminds me of a story. Do you want to listen to the story?
Yes!
Okay. Then this is about a young man who joined himself to South Korea War. This young man is from Kumasi. Have you ever been to Kumasi before?
No!
Okay. As for me, I have been to Kumasi before. Kumasi is a very beautiful town. Yes, this is where this young man comes from. This young man joined himself to the South Korea War, and during the war, he gave up all that he had during the war. And after the war, he decided to come back home. He called his mom. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring. It was his mom. Hello. And the young man was John. Hello, who is there? Oh, Mom, it is John. Hello, my son. How are you? Oh, it's been a long time. How is your health? Oh, Mom, I'm fine. John, when are you going to come back home? Oh, Mom, I'm coming back home. Okay, but Mom, I want to come home with a friend. With a friend? Oh, no problem. Just come home with a friend, okay? Mom, but there's a problem. Which problem, John? This friend that I met during the South Korea War, during the war, he stepped on the landmine and he lost an eye, he lost one arm, and he lost one leg. Oh, John, no problem. You can just bring him home. We take care of him for some time and then we send him back to his house. No, Mom. I want to stay with this friend forever and ever. No, John. How can he stay with such a friend? How can he even use the washroom? How can he even eat? He lost one eye, one arm, and a leg. Mom, the friend I'm talking about lost one eye, an arm, and a leg. This is the reason why I want to help him. I want to stay with him forever and ever. Absolutely not, John. You might even get bored with him. Okay, Mom. Take good care of yourself and love you, Mom. John, when are you going to come back home? John, when are you going to come back home? Take good care of yourself, Mom. John hung up the phone. But as for John's mom, she was so excited. My son is going to come back home. Let me prepare his clothes. Let me prepare his room. how my son is going to come back home. You know, John loved to eat fufu and palm nut soup. That is John's favorite food. So his mom decided to prepare this food for him. He prepared fufu and palm nut soup, banku and okra stew, jollof and chicken. How my son is going to come back home. Let me hurry up. Little time he just looked through the window, check. His son is not coming. Boys of nowadays, by this time he's hanging up with friends. He's hanging out with friends. Evening, John is not coming back home. Then morning came. John's mom heard a phone call again. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring. Is this John's residence? Yes. Is this John's mom? Yes. Mom. Sorry to tell you. Your son jumped into his death yesterday night and he's right here at the hospital. My son? Jumped onto his death? My son was supposed to come back home yesterday. How could he jump into his death? Mom, please, kindly come to the hospital to check. John's mom hung up the phone, sat in the car, drove straightly to the hospital. When she has gotten to the hospital, waiting for the doctor to remove the white sheet. John! You should have told me it was you! John was lying down without one eye, without an arm, and without one leg. John! You should have told me it was you! How could I become your eye, John? How could I become your arm, John? How could I become your leg? John! John, my son! Everyone, when John's mom sat down to listen to the story about John from the police officer, John joined himself to the South Korea War. During the war, John stepped on a landmine. He got blasted and John was rushed to the hospital. After John has woken up, he found out that he lost one eye, he lost one arm, he lost one leg. John started to see himself to be a monster. He said, who would love to stay with me? Who would love to be my friend? His friends, Tessa, Phoebe, Benaiah, would they love to play with him again? But he thought of his mom, so he called his mom. But John lied. John couldn't tell his mom the truth. Everyone, John couldn't tell his mom the truth. He lied about his friend, using his friend to lie. He lied. He could have said the truth to his mom to receive strength, care, and love from his mom. John never knew the heart of his mom, so he uses his own method. He twisted up everything. Everyone, let us flow hearts with our parents. Let us join our hearts with our parents. Let us connect our hearts with our parents. Let us share our hearts with our parents. Through this, we can receive strength, love, and care from our parents. This brings me to the end of my story, but not the time. We are going to use the remaining time to write a letter to our parents using Dear Mom, Dear Dad or dear parents, express your heart to your parents through the writing of letter. Express your darkness to your parents. And I believe we are all going to have one heart with our parents. See you same time on this same channel. And all I have for you now is bye-bye.